We're here in Denver, Colorado for what should be another exciting game. The Raiders and the Broncos, what matchups we've seen through the years.
These two teams sure don't like each other, especially if they're both in contention to win the division. That's why this matchup has always been more intense than other games they played during the season.
Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered, and boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
Jerry Rice will be his go-to guy once again, and for obvious reasons. He's one of the better route runners and always seems to make the catch in traffic. Stopping this combo hasn't been easy for many defenses, so we'll have to see what type of coverages they go with to prevent these two from doing a lot of damage.
Look at him down there. Now this is a team that comes ready to play. Heck, I even think I see a coach jumping up and down a little bit.
Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 9.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Our EA Sports Coach Close-Up features two very unique coaches. Bill Callahan is one of the few coaches ever to take his team to the Super Bowl in his first year as a head coach. Previously the Raiders' offensive coordinator, his team had the #1 ranked offense in the National Football League last season. Passing on first down. Pressure, gets rid of it, drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Continue looking at our EA Sports Coach Close-Up with Broncos head coach Mike Shanahan. Clearly now, after 8 years in Denver, regarded as one of the very finest coaches, not only in football today, but of all time. Under pressure with the pass. Burns, he has it. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
A much anticipated game as we have two of the best running backs in the game going at it.
What I like about both of these guys, they do a good job of playing mistake-free football. They follow their blockers, and most of all, they hold on to the ball. These guys are two of the best.
He hands it off. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Here's an opening. Right in stride. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
11-yard gain on the play.
What have you heard, Melissa?
I had a chance to talk to Coach Shanahan during warm-ups, and he told me that the key on defense will be getting after the quarterback. They have to turn up the intensity and make some plays in the backfield here in the first half in order to set the tone for the rest of the game. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines
is
up.
lined up for the kickoff. Number 22, back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 8-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
Number 34 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
With the carry, setting up play action. 30. So it's his legs and not his arm that picks up yardage here.
Yeah, he dropped back to pass, saw the coverage downfield, and he decided to take it himself.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 31. Sharp. The man in motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. A good pass, but no catch.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls, but it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
He shakes the defender. Slips the tackle. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
First and 10. Ball on their own 42. He'll get it again. The running back gets about 3.
On the run, 2-yard gain on the play.
Plummer gets set. McCaffrey moves in motion. Another run. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
They come out of the nickel.
7. Ball on the 45-yard line. Hit the ball. Set.
Pressure, throwing. He hits his receiver. The 40.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 38-yard line.
Cross play to the left. Buchanan drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Portis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Coleman, the deep man, takes the handle. He's tackled behind the line. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
40-yard line.
Dropping back, surveying the field. Launching the pass deep down the right side. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Number 4 will try to pin them inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 8. Under pressure, throwing, right under. Puts it on the ground. The Broncos get it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Following the turnover, now it's 1st and 10. So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout to be charged to. Open.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Again, with a man in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Good job getting there, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
Garner in the backfield. Again, sends a man in motion.
25-yard line.
Garner. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Five wide receivers.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Drops back, pressure coming. He's looking. They reached him just as he was throwing. They almost got to him for the sack.
He's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
O'Neal will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one, so he made the right decision there.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Buchanan got very good penetration there. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Plummer gets set. Closing in with the pass. This pass is incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
On the play.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 38. Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
There's just no excuse for that. He's getting paid a lot of money to make those catches.
Number 4 is back to punt. Here's the kick. From the 26. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Gets the toss to the left. Garner couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 36. With the pass, and he makes the grab. And he's brought down at the 43-yard line. Brown with the great reception.
Yeah, the receiver showed great ability there.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing. The incomplete pass brings up fourth down.
The intended receiver on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 20. The 40. Room to run at the 40, the 30, the 20, and he high steps his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown on the punt return.
That guy just broke into the open, and then he was gone.
Elam comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Once again, John, special teams, a big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
Now, this is where they're going to have to respond. They were unable to sustain a drive, were forced to punt, and now they find themselves in a pressure situation. They aren't able to do anything again. What happens on the next punt return?
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 31.
Short kickoff. From the 12-yard line.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 28. The Raiders using motion.
Let's go. Come on. Here come the heat.
Gets the toss to the left. He's taken down in the backfield by Gold. About a 1-yard loss.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Drops back. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Price. Again, just couldn't get away from the rush.
The offensive line just lost the battle up front on that play. They have to keep their shoulders square, keep their inside foot up, or they're going to get beat again and again.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Sideline to sideline. Here comes the heat.
With the pass, this one falls incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
O'Neal back to return. Here's the kick. From the 47-yard line. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick.
Plummer sets up, using motion. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
We got nothing. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Closing in. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Pressure, Hunts with the pass, incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
On the coverage.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25.
Come on, get up. Set. Hut. Hut. You got it. Let's go. Come on.
Under pressure with the throw. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The Raiders come out in the bunch formation.
On the 47-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
Well, the quarterback did his job, and he delivered the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 47.
Drop back. Drop. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
He hands it off. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Get in there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Dropping back, closing in, stepping up with the throw. A little off target, but caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down. Just because we're under 2 minutes doesn't mean a team has to run a 2-minute drill, especially right here. They're close enough where they can just call their regular plays like it's a normal drive. And as long as they do that, they should be able to get the lead going into the locker room.
Tosses it left. 4-yard gain there.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Pressure, throwing, and it's complete. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Under pressure with the pass. Can't pull him down. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. The offense is going to hurry things up here. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Pass ball's incomplete. Big drop on that play, John.
Maybe he heard footsteps. Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Pressure coming with the throw. Almost picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. The defense can't suffer a letdown because they've done a great job the last two plays to force this situation. One more great play should get him the ball back with some time to work with.
Drops back, closing in. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
He's lucky he got rid of the ball. I'll tell you, he was definitely going to take a sack.
And they'll send the kicker out to try to pick up 3 points as the half is close to the end. Sebastian Janikowski will attempt this one from 32 yards away. The kick is up. It's good. Janikowski will be kicking off.
For the kickoff. Number 22.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 11. Breaking free. Running with purpose. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
On the return. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
94.
A little over a minute left.
Got it. You got it.
Pressure. He tried to scramble but couldn't find any running room.
That's one of those plays where it might have been better just to throw the ball away. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
Oakland comes out in their nickel
Ball
package.
on the 26-yard line.
Tiger. Get at him.
We're at the 1 minute mark.
You got him. Sideline to sideline.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. Denver will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left. We might see a quick pass here on first down. First and 10. Ball on their own 43.
Sideline, D. They got
Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Rolling. The pass falls incomplete. You can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. They'll need some good yardage here on second down, and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive.
Second and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Set. Hut. Bring that pain, baby.
With the throw. Incomplete pass. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to. I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
That's all you. Set.
Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Throwing. Incomplete. 4th down. Upcoming after that incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
Number 4 lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. They line up in the I formation.
At the 36-yard line. First and 10.
We'll see. Set. Got on. Talk about. Hut. Hut.
Closing in. Throws it. Oakland calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a first down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Here come the heat. Set. Get at him, Pete. 94.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. Incomplete. That short pattern results in a drop pass.
That looked like a case of him running before he got the ball. Now, whoever makes the catch here has to remember to get out of bounds.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Has room. Oakland will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. He did a great job of making something out of nothing on that play.
The coach will tell his quarterback that if nothing's open and you see some room, take off and get some yards. You know, this coach could call anything, so we could see a big formation or a 5-wide set. Who knows? The defense better be ready for whatever they see and make the right adjustment.
Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the count.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pressure. Oakland will call a timeout here. They have no timeouts left. Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 39-yard line. Drops back. He's looking. Pump faking. The long pass over the middle. The catch. Still running. Touchdown, Oakland. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Oakland 17. Denver 7.
Denver 7.
We're ready to start the second half of play. The kickoff team lines up.
Kicking off to start the second half.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 1. The Broncos will start this drive from the 19-yard line. John, this was a much-anticipated individual battle that we expected between the two running backs, but that hasn't materialized to this point.
Neither one of these guys have really been able to get into a groove. Turnovers do that to you most of all. But I was expecting a little more fireworks from both these guys.
19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Ended off to the back. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Thanks, Al. The Raiders coach talked to his defense at halftime about staying focused. They did a great job in the first half, and he wants to make sure it carries over to this half. If that happens, he believes that their lead will only get bigger. Al?
Thanks for that report, Melissa. He takes the defender. Missed tackle. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Clubber sets up. They give it to the halfback. Loses one tackle. Can't bring him down. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Second and 5. Ball on their own 37.
Here come the heat.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Gives the ball off. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Coleman. Down he goes at the 40. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Number 4 is looking for a good punt here. Buchanan is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
24-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24.
Get in there, Ron. Take him out.
With the pass, incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
We got nothing. Well done.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Steps up into the pocket with the throw, and it's caught. Gannon completes another throw and is now over 200 yards through the air.
On the play.
Dimebacks in for this play. Gets the pass off, and he slips out of bounds at the 40-yard line. What a beautiful catch.
Yeah, I watched a guy the other day, and he makes about 100 straight catches in practice just like that.
The Broncos come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs.
Stay up, Rudolph.
Here they come. Under pressure. Throws it. That short pass incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down play.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 40. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Leckler will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. From the 21. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
Only one
They'll
man
take
back.
over at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
Lose it.
The Broncos using motion.
Got the ball.
He pushes it away. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 33. Again with the carry. The interior lineman, John, got off the ball very well on that play.
And the key to stopping that kind of run is exactly that. Whoever fires off the line faster and gets better leverage is going to win those battles at the line.
Oakland looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Clover gets set. With the throw. Now that's a stiff one. Jumps up and he has it. And he's tackled at the 48.
Yeah, when we got his face mask, on the defense.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Nice placement. Good play in the backfield. Plummer was brought down hard on that play.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low on the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring them down.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. Dropping back, pressure coming, gets the pass off. He overthrew the target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
The intended receiver on the play.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on their own 48. Closing in with the throw. Goes up, makes the catch. Gain of a handful.
5-yard gain on the play.
They're unable to pick up the 1st down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. Here's the punt. From the 16-yard line. Loses one tackler. The 40. There he goes. The 40. The 30. The 20. High stepping to the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. He's such a dangerous return man. He can do that anytime he gets his hands on the ball.
And that's the thing. When you know he's back there waiting for it, you try not to give it to him. You try and punt it out of bounds. You try and get a lot of hang time. Just don't give this guy a chance to make a big play on you.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So with both clubs trying to catch their breath after that return, we'll get set for another one.
And now they've got their defense fired up and ready to make another stop. They can force them into 3 and out and punt again. Boy, you talk about a scenario. That coverage team will have to go right back out there and try and stop that guy from doing it back to back.
Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. Number 34. Back
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned from the 11. The Broncos will start the drive from the 25.
Number 34 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Man in motion.
Come on, get up. Sideline, D. Get in there.
They give it to the halfback. Stiff arm. Gain of a couple on that carry.
With the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 26.
Catch the ball, man.
Smith, the man in motion.
Give it all you got.
Pressure with the throw. Incomplete. He was wide open.
And he dropped it. Now that is inexcusable.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Under pressure with the pass. The defense really put the pressure on.
That's the best way to do it. As a defense, you never want the quarterback to be able to settle in and feel comfortable in the pocket. Bringing guys in the blitz or playing bump and run on the outside can really disrupt the play's execution.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The 36-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. Pressure coming with the throw. This pass is incomplete. A breakdown in coverage that the offense is unable to take advantage of.
That was another play where he started running before he had possession of the ball. You got to make the catch before you start thinking about what you're going to do with it.
Looking for room. Great fake. Into the open. Loses the defender. Sheds the tackle. Not the traditional way to get the ball down the field, but it works.
Yeah, he's a quarterback, but on that one, he looked more like a running back.
Denver with 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Again, gets set. Dropping back. Throwing. Pass throws incomplete. He just couldn't bring that one in.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
On the run, gain of 4 on the play.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Plummer gets set. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
9-yard gain on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 28. Toss play to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by short. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Closing in, throwing short to the right side. He can't wrap him up. Powering ahead. Portis was in perfect position to make that catch.
A completed pass requires good communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Oakland comes out in a dime package. With the pass, it's going the other way. Buchanan makes a spectacular defensive grab.
That's a type of play that will really give the defense some momentum when they come back on the field.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. The Raiders using motion. On the call. He loses it. It's picked up. The ball came loose, and the defense was right there to pick it up.
He just had the ball hanging out there. He's got to do a better job of protecting it.
So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Second and 7. Ball on their own 35. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to bring in that pass.
I think that was a case of just thinking about what he was going to do with it once he caught it, instead of thinking about catching it. You got to catch it first before you can think about what you're going to do with it once you get it.
Dropping back, fakes the throw, throws it over the middle. Good throw. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Give it all you got.
Under pressure. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. That one hit him in the hands, but he just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
2-minute warning coming up. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Comes up with it. The 10. Big-time play by Smith.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Shoot the gap. Tiger up.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. It's 1st and goal. Plum gets set. He'll get the call again. Closing in. Throws to the end zone. He couldn't get his feet down in the end zone.
That's just a case of him not knowing where he was. He has to be able to drag his toes there and come up with a score. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Ball on the 3-yard line.
Back off, DB. Set.
Pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They've applied intense pressure on the quarterback. 4 times now he's been sacked. The coach is having them hurry it up. Under pressure. Looks to the end zone. The pass ball's incomplete. Down by this much here in the 4th, they had no choice but to go for it.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on 4th down.
This one is just about in the books. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 12. And he's brought down at the 13. Picks up a couple on the misdirection play. The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
13-yard line.
They got nothing.
Loses the defender. Keeps his feet moving. Takes the handoff on the counter. Picks up 67 yards.
On the play. Third and 2. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bring the pain. D-up. Bust his selfie. Cowboy. Get at him. Get in there, Lon. Get up, Lon. Get at him, Pete. That's all you got. Let's go. Come on. Bust his crowd.
Garner. Denver calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And we should see a knee on the next play. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 29.
Fire out. We got nothing. Cowboy.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Give it all you got, Keith. Come on. Hit him low. Stay down.
The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Oakland 24, Denver 7. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Safely.